10 reasons we all love Denmark. We all love Denmark and we're proud to declare our unflinching love and support for the country. Truly, some people have certain reasons for not loving this country. Some of these reasons are listed among those in the video about 5 reasons Denmark isn't the right country for you. Others are among those points listed in the video about the dark sides of living in Denmark. Still, we have others among the pros and cons of living in Denmark. In spite of all that, we still believe that Denmark might be the best country for you. In this video, we'll show you the 10 reasons we all love Denmark. Consider if you'd agree with any or all of these reasons. 10. Biking culture. We feel so good to begin proclaiming our love for Denmark with the Danes' biking culture. For the most part, these people are lovers of nature. While they can't accurately be described as extroverts, they're outside people. Complementing their outside style of living is their bike. More than 50% of those living in Denmark use bikes. They prefer commuting to work on their bikes. They consider cycling as a way of getting free exercise. Beyond that, they also socialize on bikes as they ride in pairs or larger groups. This is one of the 10 reasons we all love Denmark. So if you love cycling or biking, please think about living in this Nordic country. An explanation for the thriving biking culture in this country is its topography, which is mostly flat. 9. Public healthcare. Almost everybody will love Denmark for its public healthcare. Of course, you'd expect public health in Denmark as one of the developed countries to be of high quality. Denmark has programs for universal access to a vast array of health services. These are available to all free of charge. One great factor working for this is the decentralization of its health system to ensure adequate service delivery and public health. Public health insurance covers every citizen and legal resident of the country. Health insurance covers most of the cost of medical services you may require. This provides each resident with universal access to free public health care. Their 3 tiers of government, national government, regional governments and municipalities work in synergy to ensure that nothing and no one is overlooked in public healthcare service delivery. 8. EU member. Denmark is one of the countries in the European Union, the EU, having secured its membership in the Union in 1973. Of course, it has certain opt-outs from EU policies, such as the Economic and Monetary Union, the EMU, Common Security and Defence Policy, CSDP, and Justice and Home Affairs, the JHA. The country is also part of the Schengen Agreement, meaning that a nationalised citizen of Denmark meeting the government's rules of residence can travel freely to other countries in Europe. They don't need a visa or passport. We love Denmark because its citizenship gives you the opportunity to explore Schengen and the EU countries without a lot of cumbersome paperwork. 7. A sense of peace. All those living in Denmark have a sense of peace. That is one of the 10 reasons we all love Denmark. Peace is the most cherished possession here. Authorities can trade anything for it and make any sacrifice required to ensure political stability. It has maintained its neutrality in times of international conflict. This country is one of the world's most peaceful nations. It has consistently ranked high on the Global Peace Index, the GPI, maintaining its position as one of the 5 most peaceful nations for decades, until recently ranked 8. Its police force consists of highly trained and professional officers who work so hard to be helpful to the residents and ensure that the Danes are far away from harm's way. The perception of safety here is high. In fact, domestic violence is practically unheard of. Anyone can just venture out and enjoy his days outdoors without fear. 6. Nature. In Denmark, there's a great emphasis on green and sustainable living. Though there are no mountains as tall as Kilimanjaro, they still find a way to enjoy nature. Recall that biking culture is one of the pros of living in Denmark. Cycling and biking are thriving in the country thanks to its nature, and these enable them to enjoy nature. There are trails through all the forests meandering this country. This is one of the 10 reasons we all love Denmark. Because of the deliberate efforts to preserve nature, industrial pollution is greatly reduced. 5. Government support if you lose your job. If you lose your job in Denmark, which rarely occurs, you could register yourself as unemployed on the first day you could become employed. This qualifies you for unemployment benefits. Though there are several conditions to fulfill, employment benefits are there to ensure that the jobless Danes don't fall into poverty. Government support is there. This is surer for those who have to quit their job due to illness. 4. Good education. Education is another reason we all love Denmark. The system, structure, quality and cost. Let's start with the cost. From start to finish, education is paid for by the state. This includes the cost of instructional materials and educational equipment. That being so, it has a cheap education, which at the same time is of the highest quality. More so, every student is given a stipend, including children of even immigrants. High schools in the country are among the best in Europe. What about higher education standards? The country is known for its good, highly rated universities. In Denmark, it is possible to keep educating or upgrading yourself at different institutions throughout your whole life. The state will be responsible for this. You don't have to pay for this. Denmark is a country where qualitative education results in better, happier and more enlightened citizens. 3. Nice beaches. If you are among those of us who love to spend time at the beach, you will add them to the 10 reasons we all love Denmark, because you must have appreciated what it's like to live in Denmark. Almost everything in this country's space feels like it is close to the sea. We have plenty of opportunities to surf as we enjoy our stay. Wherever you are in Denmark, you are never more than 50 kilometers away from the ocean. The archipelago area is dotted with over 100 islands, having exotic beaches to explore and relax, since they are quiet spots to enjoy. However, during the summer months it can get pretty busy, such that you only have to throw on a sweater and savour the pleasant beach experience all year long. 2. Amenities. Denmark has more than basic amenities to make life convenient for its people. Apart from the standard health facilities mentioned earlier, it has also invested heavily in public transport, such that transport infrastructure makes for a comprehensive network of routes linking you from city to city in the country and even out of the country. It is well connected to any part of Scandinavia that you want to go to. There are well-maintained buses and trains that are clean and operating at their very best. Don't forget, the biking culture mentioned earlier can be that great only if there are plenty of bicycle lanes for cycling your way to work or to a store. Beyond transport health, there are plenty of amenities available to those living in Copenhagen or another metro area. Talk about its fantastic libraries, wonderful parks, swimming pools and, of course, those nice beaches we just discussed. 1. Childcare. Denmark is one of the best countries in the world to raise children because it offers top-quality childcare. Danish daycare institutions rank among the best and are among the most revered in the world. While there are places for children to interact and play, they are also designed to ease the anxieties of parents, ensuring that their kids receive the best care, nourishment and education as they navigate their formative years. Denmark takes immense pride, and rightfully so, in its childcare system. One more reason is the framework that ensures that every child gets a wholesome start in life, regardless of background and status. Denmark offers a variety of approved daycare facilities that cater to different age groups and needs. The program emphasizes language, ensuring effective communication even for non-Danish speakers. The program makes available financial aid, which also makes daycare accessible to diverse income groups. It is your turn to tell us whether or not you love Denmark, and if you do, what are your reasons? Please use the comment section to bear your mind. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.